Super Bowl. What is it? 58? I'm pretty sure it was 58, right? D. Against all odds. My favorite team, San Francisco 49ers. Against the inevitable, dynastic, swift Kansas City Chiefs. Here is a drawing of Taylor Swift I found. And just as we all expected, after all the prolonged football discussions and predictions and us being the smartest people on earth, knowing much more than all the coaches, all the ex-NFL players and all everything, as always, it started just as we expected. The San Francisco 49ers moving the ball with ease, and Christian McCaffrey fumbling after fumbling only twice the whole season. As we all expected, of course. And then, as we all expected once again, of course, the San Francisco 49ers defense showed the hell up, man. They showed up and showed out early and often. And it was a nice sight to see after what has been a rough last 4 or 5 games for this Niners defense. And they showed up, and were ready to play. Chase Young was embarrassed after his effort against the Lions, and he showed up. Arik Armstead showed up, and it was just a wonderful sight to see, stopping Patrick Mahomes. And, they were able to actually just generate a lot of pressure, read what the Chiefs were doing, and yeah, just great stuff from the Niners defense. And unfortunately, after the fumble, they continued to move the ball, but not as well as they did on the first drive. And Jake Moody, as we all expected, Jake Moody, who missed a lot of kicks and is a rookie kicker, and everyone is questioning the third pick on, makes the longest field goal in Super Bowl history, in the Dome, in Las Vegas, as we all expected. And would you fucking believe it, right? Another bad omen. Dre Greenlaw just gets hurt in a freaky way. So sad for the dude. He was absolutely on one to start the game, and then he just gets hurt getting on the field. Fate would have it, I guess, man. Hope it just hurts your heart for Dre Greenlaw, man. Hopefully he'll be able to play sometime next season, but he'll probably miss some with the Achilles rupture. Just sick to your stomach, man. Just sick to your stomach. And I'm sorry for overusing, as we all expected, because this game was just bad shit crazy. And Patrick Mahomes got away with one right on the next drive, but the football gods gave it right back after Lenoir made a great play on Isaiah Pacheco, forcing a fumble, and the Niners got the ball back there, and the Chiefs' offense was just lost. And Kyle Shanahan actually got in his offensive genius bag and called a huge play call for a 4-star recruit, Juwan Jennings, on the touchdown of Christian McCaffrey. And, of course, CMC making up for that fumble. And the Niners had a 10-point lead, which, as we all know, 10-point lead for Kyle Shanahan in the Super Bowl. Haha, funny. Yeah. And the Chiefs scored a field goal to end the first half, and it was 10-3, with the Niners essentially dominating, and it made you feel like they weren't leading by enough after the first half. And as we all expected, okay, I'll stop now, surely. Patrick Mahomes threw a bad pick to start us off in the second half, and the Niners proceeded to call all passes, and they couldn't get anything done. But I would be inclined to give credit to the Chiefs defense, who they were just incredible all year, and they showed out in the Super Bowl just like the Niners defense did. And it was a battle of the defenses, right? The Niners held strong in the red zone, broke but didn't fold, and it was 10-6 Niners still. But the offense was really lost. They couldn't get anything going, and it felt like the Chiefs were really inevitable at that point. But the defense of the 49ers once again stepped up and were ready to force some good big plays, right? And at the end of the day, then the biggest play of the night, and I think the deciding factor, was the absolutely inevitable. Weird dark magic, devil magic, whatever it is. Punt muff. As Ray McCall didn't go for the fair catch, it hit fifth round rookie's foot, which made it a live ball, and it was a fumble, and the Chiefs recovered pretty much in the red zone, I'm pretty sure. And then Patrick Mahomes got an easy touchdown to Marquez Valdez-Scantling, I'm pretty sure it was right. And the Chiefs, all of a sudden, after not being great all game offensively, got a great field position, got going, got a touchdown, 14-10 lead, 13-10 lead, pardon me. And Kyle Shanahan had to respond, right? And at that point, I felt like it was over because that just felt like one of those soul-crushing plays. And I mean, to be fair, I also felt like it was over after McCaffrey's fumble in the first drive. So I'm not the fairest judge of that. And I'm, of course, a Niners fan, so it's much harder for me to be biased and not try to jinx everything, right? We're all the main characters at the end of the day. And the Niners responded, right? Brock Purdy made some good throws. And we were finally to get something going offensively, but my microphone broke, so I'm recording this on my phone now. I'm sorry for the voice. And hopefully, well, it is what it is. Juwan Jennings, the Super Bowl MVP, Niners favorite, got a touchdown. He's a dog. Third and Juan for a reason, but this was not a third down. He's just a dog. That's all there is to it. And yeah, all of a sudden the Niners back in front. And of course you have Jake Moody get his extra point blocked. And once again, that was the third bad mojo, maybe fourth actually, right? McCaffrey fumble, Dre Greenlaw's injury, the punt fumble, and now a blocked extra point. Just so many bad mojos, and those are the mistakes, or those are the breaks that can go against you when you're against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, man. But of course, the Chiefs march down the field back, and Harrison Butker makes and breaks Jake Moore's record for the longest field goal in the Super Bowl history, as you would expect it. And I was just done here at like 3:50 a.m. already. My mom was mad at me because I fucking woke her up over here. Nobody could sleep in this house because I was watching the Super Bowl until 5 a.m. And yeah, then the Brock Purdy, Kyle Shanahan legacy drive. They were able to get it to this 2-minute warning, incredible field position, get a first down, and you can win the game. Because the Chiefs had just two timeouts, and it was a great play call by the Chiefs defensive coordinator Spagnuolo. I'm sure I butchered his name right now, but he is a great defensive coordinator and perfect match made in heaven with Andy Reid. And they called a really good blitz with Trent McDuffie, and those were the plays that they just made. They made those big plays at the third downs where Brock Purdy just did not have enough time. It was here and then a little later, which you'll get to. And Jake Moody kicks the field goal, gives the Niners a 3-point lead. And Patrick Mahomes with 2 minutes left, and I thought, might as well pack it up. But maybe, what if, right? Everyone's picking the Chiefs. Everyone expecting Mahomes to win it. Maybe that's the chance, right? Everyone's expecting it. So why would it, why couldn't it actually go the other way? And it just, of course, did go other way, but in a way I did not expect that. Harrison Butker kicked the field goal to tie the game, and we went to overtime. Where the overtime rules, both teams get the ball, and you have a chance to score, of course, and you don't have to even actually score in the overtime first 15-minute period. You can score in the second overtime, and on the first drive you have. And the Niners apparently didn't know much about the rules, which is funny. And the Chiefs were preparing for it, and they were ready to go for two if they had to. Had the Niners scored a touchdown after getting the ball first. Questionable decision. I would have given the ball to Mahomes also, but at the same time, the Niners defense was gassed. So I understood it. Brock Purdy, of course, one of, pretty much a rookie quarterback, still second-year quarterback.
much easier to actually go down the field when it's tight than when you're down against Patrick Mahomes. So I understood it at the same time. We went on a good drive. Purdy made some good plays. Kyle Juszczyk with the catch, no catch. Des Bryant was mad at that one. And CMC had a huge plays. But even though we were able to run them down, they once again got a clutch third down stop from Chris Jones, who was like the Super Bowl MVP on the defensive side of the ball with all his timely plays. And we left him unblocked because Colton McKivitz just couldn't get it there, man. And at the end of the day, you give Mahomes a second chance to go win it in overtime. This time he scores a touchdown, it's just over. And we actually forced them to a fourth down. We had some solid stops defensively, but a Patrick Mahomes scramble twice killed us, and the rest is history. That's why sports are sports, right? And I was out here staring at my ceiling at 5 a.m. after not sleeping at all. A tough one for us Niners fans. An incredible one for the Chiefs fans. You had Taylor Swift out there with Travis Kelce. They are going for the three-peat. Hard to bet against them. And we'll have to wait and see what happens for the Niners. But Brock Purdy had a good Super Bowl. And I think he's only going to get better from this. The question is how the roster will shape out. But at the end of the day, it's just tough. And as always, be kind to yourself and to others. This was my Super Bowl picture ramble, or however you want to call it. And it will be tough to get over this one for sure. Can't imagine, how the Bay Area feel, true fans. I've been a fan for 8 years of every Bay Area sports team, essentially. Because, I don't know, I just got attached to the Warriors and to the Bay Area through Twitter and through just being a fan of the Warriors. And it just felt right. So hopefully they don't kick me out. And as always, be kind. Like I said, kind to yourself, to others. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with the Warriors Jazz video.